Hello, I'm the Cinema Fanatic, and what am I doing in front of this very obvious green screen showing an image of the woods behind me? Well, today I'm going to review Land of the Lost.
To the land of the lost.
Land of the Lost is a 1974 TV series created by the Croft brothers, famous for their shows H.R. Puff and Stuff, The Bugaloos, Far Out Space Nuts, and a variety of other shows. Land of the Lost revolves around the Marshall family, Rick, the father, Will, the son, and Holly, the daughter, and in Season 3, Rick is replaced with his brother Jack. While on a rafting trip, the Marshalls fall through a door in time, and find themselves trapped in the Land of the Lost, a closed universe full of dinosaurs, lizard men called Sleestack, monkey people called Kakuni, and a variety of other strange things. The show focuses on how the Marshalls survive in this universe, and how they plan to escape. Now, at first glance, this show looks pretty bad. The effects are lousy, the costumes are cheap, the dinosaurs look anything but real, and the acting can be kind of silly at times.
No, you're not real.
And that doesn't mean that this show is bad, because it isn't. This show is very much like classic Doctor Who in certain aspects. The effects, the sets, the costumes, and the acting can be lousy at some points, but it has strengths in other places, i.e. the scripts. Many of the episodes in Land of the Lost deal with heavy-handed subjects, like the loss of family members, the meaning of brotherhood, and other subjects. In the episode The Search, Rick, the father, is immobilized, and it is up to Holly to drag her father across the jungle to their cave before a T-Rex finds them, and it almost appears as if Rick is going to die. While this is happening, Will tries to convince Enoch, the Altrusian, to stop meddling with his time experiments and help Rick. There is a moment when Will has a chance to go back to Earth, but he refuses, not wanting to leave his father and sister behind. This shames Enoch into helping Rick. In another episode, we deal with Rick's loneliness. You see, his wife died many years ago, and while in the Land of the Lost, he comes across a woman who he becomes friends with. However, it is discovered that she's not even a real person at all. She is a test robot created by an alien known as the Zarn. And when she is destroyed, Rick is traumatized. But the best episode, in my opinion, is the episode called Album. In this episode, the two kids find a cave where they see images of their dead mother. And whenever they try to tell their father, they can't, because they are unable to. Venturing back to the cave, their mother beckons them to follow her. But they can't, because she's dead. However, when the image becomes that of their father, they go to him. And this leads to one of the creepiest sequences in the series. Now there's going to be some spoilers here, so if you don't want to find out what happens, skip this part. It turns out the entire thing was a trap concocted by the villainous Sleestack. What makes this sequence creepy is that we cut from the shot of the kids with the image of their father to an alternate shot of the kids with the Sleestack, and the fact that the shots of the Sleestack are taken at a different angle adds to the fact that reality is being distorted.
What are you doing?
Speaking of creepiness, that's another thing this show is good at. Atmosphere. Just look at some of these shots.
That looks like some kind of a statue. Everything in there is a green crystal.
I love it. An episode called Gravity Storm is one of the better episodes to showcase the atmosphere. The episode takes place in the Mist Marsh, where the Zarn tries to escape by messing with the gravity on his ship. But this runs the risk of destroying the closed universe and everything in it. So the Marshalls try and stop the Zarn from escaping, but the Zarn retaliates by sending his robot, named Fred, after the Marshalls. That's the robot? That's not scary at all. Oh my gosh! That is scary! I can just imagine the kids who watched this back in 1975 and were going, ah, get it away, I don't want it. So this show is good. Go check it out. But whatever you do, don't go and watch the feature film version starring Will Ferrell. That sucks. I am the Cinema Fanatic, and I will see you next time.